All right, let's talk about the smartest way to build a real online business in 2026. We're going to dive into a path that doesn't involve starting from zero or screaming into the void for attention. Let's get right into it. Seriously, just think about that for a second. What if you could just skip the years of grinding and failure? What if, instead of trying to build your own little boat, you could just plug into a fleet of battleships that are already winning? This is the huge shift in thinking we're going to break down today. So, first things first, we have to face a hard truth. The old playbook, the stuff everyone's been teaching for years about making money online, it's broken. It just doesn't work anymore. I'm sure this looks familiar. If you've tried any of these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every single one feels like a trap, right? They all demand the one thing you don't have when you're starting out, either a pile of cash, a ton of time, or skills that take years to build. You end up burning out long before you ever see a real paycheck. But listen, the problem isn't you. It's the game you've been told to play. But here's the good news. As all those old, tired models are falling apart, this incredible new opportunity is opening up. It's this massive, and I mean massive, $500 billion blind spot that's been created by two huge markets smashing into each other. So, market number one is the creator economy. We're talking about 200 million people, 200 million, out there creating content all over the world. It's just a gigantic pool of talent and audiences. But here's the part almost everyone gets wrong. They think it's all about the huge megastars. No way. Over 90% of this entire economy is made up of micro creators. You know, regular people with smaller but super loyal and engaged audiences. This is where the real trust online is actually being built. And this is where the big problem is. These creators are sitting on a gold mine, the trust of their audience, but they're making absolute peanuts. They're trying to get by on these tiny little affiliate commissions that barely pay the bills. They have the asset, but they have no idea how to monetize it properly. Now let's look at where the real money is flowing. We're talking about an economy that's projected to almost double to $500 billion by 2027. And that insane growth isn't coming from brand deals or ads. It's all coming from digital products. You see, the top 1%, the creators who are actually building serious wealth, they all get this. They're not chasing brand deals, they're building their own empires by selling their own digital products, courses, coaching, memberships, you name it. They figured out that attention is the new oil, and digital products are the refinery. And millions of smaller creators are sitting on untapped oil fields right now. Okay, so you have this huge gap, right? On one side, you've got creators with all this attention. On the other, you've got the business systems that actually make money. The opportunity is to be the bridge, and the model that does this is what we call the shadow operator. I love this analogy because it makes it so clear. Think about a brilliant chef. She's a genius in the kitchen, but she's making a salary. The restaurant owner, the person who built the business around her talent, is the one taking home the real profit. The creator is the chef. You get to be the restaurant owner. They do what they love. You build the engine that makes the money. I mean, just imagine walking up to one of these passionate creators and saying this. For them, it's a total no-brainer. They don't have to change a thing about what they're doing, but now they have a partner who's going to help them finally get paid what they're actually worth. It is an absolutely irresistible offer. So let's be super clear. This is not about you becoming an influencer. Not at all. You are the quiet partner, the strategist in the background making it all happen. You turn their audience's attention into income, and you never have to step in front of a camera. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great. But if it's such a good idea, why isn't everybody already doing it? And the answer is simple. Until literally right now, it was basically impossible for a normal person to do this. The barriers were just way too high. Look at this. Just 2 years ago, you would have needed a whole team of expensive experts, copywriters, ad buyers, funnel builders, costing you tens of thousands of dollars a month. It was a rich person's game. But today, the entire game has changed because of two huge technological breakthroughs. The first game changer is what I call professional replacement AI. And look, we are not talking about just asking a generic chatbot to write you a poem. These are highly specialized AI tools trained on millions of dollars of winning campaigns. They can write sales pages and build marketing funnels that perform like a world-class expert did them. The second piece is just as important: automated payments. In the past, the money part was always awkward. You'd have to chase down the creator for your cut. It was messy. Now, new platforms automatically split every single dollar in real time. A sale comes in, they get their share, you get yours. Instantly. No awkward talks, no friction. It keeps the partnership clean and strong. Okay, so the opportunity is here, the tools are here, but how do you actually start? Let's break it down into a super simple 3-step plan to get you your first partnership. Seriously, it's this straightforward. Step 1, you find the right creators. Step 2, you reach out with that irresistible, no-risk offer we talked about. And step 3, you launch, using AI to do the heavy lifting while the creator just keeps making their awesome content. That's it. Let's look at a perfect, real-world example. This guy, Rory. He's exactly who you're looking for. First, he has a clear transformation story. He's a new dad figuring things out. His content is all about that journey, which is perfect. And check out the numbers. He's right in that sweet spot between 10K and 100K followers, but he's getting millions of views. That is a gold mine. So what does that actually mean for your wallet? Let's run some super conservative numbers. Say you help him launch a simple $100 digital product. If just 2% of the people who watch his stories buy it, that's $20,000 in revenue. On a standard 70-30 split, your share for being the business partner is $6,000 from one launch. It's a massive win for him and a massive win for you. And here's the part that is just mind-blowing. The financial risk to get started is now 0. You can actually build and launch these digital products entirely for free. There are new platforms popping up like NexoraOS. It's something nobody has ever seen before. It's a place where literally anyone can create a digital product and start earning money with absolutely no upfront cost. The risk is just gone. All right, so let's just recap the big ideas here. 1, the old ways of making money online are dead. 2, there's a huge gap between creators who have audiences and the money they should be making. 3, the shadow operator model perfectly fills that gap. 4, AI and new tech now make this possible for anyone. And 5, it's a true win-win with basically no risk. Look, right now, today, almost no creators know this is even an option. You'd be one of the first people to bring this to them, but give it 6 months, maybe a year, and this is going to be common knowledge. The window of opportunity is wide open right now, but it is closing. Being first is everything. The only question left is, will